Hello and welcome to today's episode, which deals with the meaning and types of product. In addition to the meaning, this episode will also tell the concept of product line and product mix. This episode will also throw some light on the concept of product life cycle and pricing decisions. I am Garima Surana and the subject expert is Dr. Tarannum Amir, teaching in Satyavati College, University of Delhi, New Delhi. Today we will take a broad overview of the concept of marketing. Introduction. Product is one of the important components of marketing mix. All other components of marketing mix, that is, price, place, promotion, depends upon the product mix. It is the starting point through which marketer can satisfy the consumer's need and wants. Product can take the form of goods and services which are offered to the customers. Definitions of product according to Philip Kotler. Product is defined as anything that can be offered to someone to satisfy a need or want. William Stanton defines product as complex of tangible and intangible attributes including packaging, color, price, prestige and services that satisfy needs and wants of people. Features of product. First, it is one of the important components of marketing mix. Second, product includes both tangible and intangible items. Third, it is a base for entire marketing program. Fourth, marketer can fulfill their goals by producing, selling and improving the product. Fifth, it includes qualities, features and services. Types of product. Products is divided or classified into two categories. A. Consumer goods. Consumer goods are those goods which are consumed directly by the ultimate consumer. Consumer goods include bread, butter and soap and so on. Consumer goods are further classified into different categories. Firstly, convenience product. Products which are required by the customers in day-to-day needs are called convenience product. The customers buy convenience products frequently and immediately to satisfy their daily needs, for instance, newspaper, soap, detergents and other daily products. Secondly, shopping product. Shopping products are those products for which consumers spend lot of time and take great effort in selecting the place from where they are going to buy or which product they will buy. For instance, clothes, footwear, jewelry, etc. In the words of Philip Kotler, shopping products are less frequently purchased products and services that customers compares carefully on suitability, quality, price and style. Thirdly, specialty product. Products which include unique features and brand are called specialty product. These types of goods are purchased by specific groups of people which are brand and status conscious. For instance, designer clothes, high-priced cars and the services of medical or legal specialists, etc. Fourthly, Unsought product. Unsought product are those products for which consumers either don't have knowledge or don't want to buy. In the words of Kotler, unsought products are those consumer products that the consumer either does not know about product or knows about but does not normally think of buying, like life insurance or blood donation of Red Cross. B. Industrial goods. Industrial goods are those goods which are purchased by manufacturers or producers for further processing. Industrial goods include raw materials, capital items, supplies, etc. Product mix and product line. The term product mix is defined as the total number of product items produced by the company. For instance, Sony company produces cameras, mobile phones, air conditioner and many other products. According to Philip Kotler, product mix is defined as the set of all product lines and items that a particular seller offers for the sale to buyers. Product mix dimensions. First, product mix. Length. It includes the total number of items in the product mix. Second, product mix. Width. It includes the total number of product lines a company carries. Third, product mix. Depth. It refers to a number of varieties in the form of size, design, color, etc. within each product line. Fourth, product mix consistency. Consistency refers to how closely various product lines are related. Product line. The term product line is defined by Philip Kotler as group of products that are closely related because they function in a similar way, are sold to same customer groups, are marketed through the same type of outlets or fall within given price range. In simple words, product line is the group of similar products. Features of product line. First, product line is closely related product items. Second, they are sold to similar group of customers. Third, product items are complementary to one another. Fourth, different items of a product line can be manufactured using same technology. Product planning and development. In the words of Lazo and Carbon, planning is looking ahead to where we want to go and what obstacles we are likely to encounter in doing it. Product planning and development is important for the long-term survival of the product and the business firm. It is necessary to plan the product features, design, color, etc. before launching it in the market. Product planning includes the decisions relating to what type of product is to be produced so that the needs and wants of the customers are fulfilled and satisfied. A part of this, product planning is also required for the existing product if that product is not satisfying the needs and want of the customers. This requires modifications in the present product and adds the features according to the requirements of the customers. In addition to this, it also includes the elimination of that product which is not profitable to the business firms. In simple words, product planning includes three types of decisions, that is, development and introduction of new products according to the requirements of the customers, modification or changes in the present product to meet the new preferences of the customers, and elimination or discontinuance of the unprofitable product. In the words of William J. Stanton, product planning embraces all the activities which enable producers to determine what should constitute a company's line of products. Ideally, Product planning will ensure that the full complement of a firm's product is designed to strengthen the company's profit position. Product planning is also defined by Johnson as product planning determines the characteristics of product best meeting customers' numerous desires, characteristics that add stability to the product and incorporates these characteristics that add into the finished products. Product development is equally important function of the marketing management. It includes the decisions like what to produce or why to produce, how to make it attractive through packaging, what price should be fixed and other related decisions. Product Life Cycle (PLC). Product life cycle is the stage through which every product has to pass. It includes number of steps, namely introduction stage, growth stage, maturity stage, decline stage and abandon stage. All these stages through which product passes through its lifetime are known as product life cycle (PLC). This concept indicates that sooner or later every product has to face these stages. However, some of the products die at initial stages of introduction. This is because of the fact that it is not accepted by the customers or market. In the words of Kotler, after launching the new product, management wants the product to enjoy a long and happy life. Although it does not expect the product to sell forever, the company wants to earn a decent profit to cover all the efforts and risk that went into launching it. The PLC has 5 distinct stages which are discussed below. Introduction stage. This is the first stage when the product is launched in the market. This is the stage of PLC where consumers are not aware of the product. Under this stage, profits are nil or low as compared to other stages. Markets are limited, competition is almost nil, prices are relatively high, no innovation and so on. Sometimes marketers have to face technical and production problems. In order to make awareness among the people about the product, business firm has to spend lot of money as well as efforts on the promotional activities like advertisement and publicity of the product at large scale. Attractive gifts must be offered to the customers as an introductory offers. Discount to the dealers must be given and so on. Growth stage. This is the second stage when the sales of the product start climbing and the demand of the product increases. Due to awareness, product gets positive response from the market. Under this stage, competition increases because of acceptability of the product. New competitors enter the market after adding new features in the product. New features are introduced to meet the requirements of the customers. Channels of distribution are widened so that the product is available wherever it is required. The price is competitive and so on. Maturity stage. This is the stage in which the sales of the product become slow because of the entry of the competitors and market gets saturated. This stage is the challenge to the marketing management and product stays in this stage for a longer period as compared to the other stages. At this point of time, more emphasis is given on the customer retention. Most of the products are in the maturity stage and thus most of the time marketers have to deal with the mature products. Sooner or later, every product has to face this stage. When the product reaches to maturity stage, marketing management must identify new market, add new features in the product, etc. Decline stage. This is the stage of PLC in which the sales of the product declines drastically. Decline of the product may be due to new strong entrants of the competitors, new technology, shifts in consumers' tastes and preferences, and so on. As sales declines, profits of the companies also declines, due to which most of the companies withdraw from the market. Advertising, selling expenses, and other promotional expenses are cut down to realize some profits. Abandonment. Many business firms abandon the product and put their resources in another product. As the tastes of the consumers changes, new innovations in the products take place. Business firms try to add new features in the product or try to get merged with other strong companies. Concept of price and pricing. The term price is defined as an economic value or an exchange value of the product expressed in the form of money. It is the amount which is paid by us for a product, service, or an idea. The term price need not be confused with the term pricing. In the words of Professor Casey Kite, pricing is a managerial task that involves establishing pricing objectives, identifying the factors governing the price, ascertaining their relevance and significance, determining the product value in monetary terms, and formulation of price policies and the strategies, implementing them and controlling them for the best results. Objectives of pricing. Objectives of pricing are divided into 5 categories. First, profits related objective. Profit is the main objective of business enterprise. Pricing policies and strategies of a company has following profits related objectives. A. Maximum current profits. Profit maximization is the main objective of pricing. Under this objective, company tries to set its price in such a way which gives them maximum current profits. B. Target return on investment. This objective expects a certain predetermined rate of return on capital employed over a period of time. Second, sales related objectives. This objective of pricing includes A. Sales growth. Increasing sales volume is one of the main objectives of a business enterprise. Thus, the company sets its price in such a way that more and more sales can be achieved. B. Market share. Achieving and maintain the market share is another pricing objective of the company. Price is one of the important variables in improving or maintaining market share. Target market share means that portion of the industry sale which a company aspires to attain. This market share is normally expressed as a percentage of the total industry sales. Third, competition related objectives. Competition is a powerful factor which affects marketing program of a company. Price can be used as a weapon to face the competition or eliminate it. Fourth, customer related objectives. Customers are the king of the market. Thus, pricing of a company should be such which satisfies and win the confidence of the customers. Fifth, other objectives. In addition to above objectives, there are certain other objectives also which company wants to achieve through pricing policies. These objectives are A. Enhancing public image. A company's image is important to its success. Pricing policies of a company has positive impact on its image and reputation in the market. Reasonable price of a product can create a good image on the public. B. Price and profit stability. Stabilizing prices and profit can be a long-term objective of a firm. It is assumed that company with stable prices is ranked high in the market. Frequent changes in the pricing affect the reputation of a company. C. Survival and growth. Pricing policies of a company should be such which does not hamper the growth and survival of the company. D. Market penetration. According to this objective, maximum number of customers should get attracted towards company through charging a lowest possible price. E. To skim the cream from the market. This objective calls for skimming the maximum profit in initial stage of product life cycle. Methods of pricing. First, cost plus pricing method. This is the most common method of pricing. Cost plus pricing method is also known as markup pricing method and is widely used in construction businesses, professions, etc. This method is very simple and covers the cost as soon as possible. But the main problem with this method is that it not only ignores the current demand but also ignores the consumer's perception of price. In addition, this method is useful only if the price of the raw material and the other inputs remain unchanged. Otherwise, the method may be misleading. Second, perceived value pricing method. This method of pricing is based on the consumer's perceived value of the product. While setting up the price, company takes consumer's perception of value on the priority basis. The main advantage of this method are: firstly, it is more realistic as compared to other method. Secondly, it satisfies the consumers because it is based on consumers' perception. However, it suffers from certain limitations. Firstly, it is difficult to understand and apply as compared to cost-up pricing method. Secondly, it is also difficult to measure the perception of the market correctly. Third, going rate pricing method. This method of pricing sets the price in relation to the prices of competitors. Thus, it is also known as competition-oriented pricing. Going rate pricing method is normally used by small firms. It brings uniformity in the industry and ensures fair return to the sellers. But at the same time, this is not the ideal method because it concentrates only on competition and ignores other important factors like company's objectives, qualities, consumer perception, etc. Fourth, sealed bid pricing method. According to this method, prices are based on the quotations or sealed bid. The business enterprise fixes its price on how their competitors price their product. This means that if the company has to win a contract, it should quote the price less than their competitors. But at the same time, they cannot fix the price less than cost. Fifth, break-even analysis method. This method is also known as cost volume profit analysis. Under this method, total costs are just equal to total sales revenue. This means under this method, there is no profit, no loss. The level under which company earns no profit, no loss is known as break-even point. Factors affecting pricing decision. There are various factors which has bearing influence on the pricing decisions. These factors are divided into two categories which are discussed below. Internal factors. Internal factors are those factors which exist in the organization. These are the factors which can be controlled by the management to some extent. Some of the important internal factors are discussed below. Objectives of the firm. Objectives of the firm is an important factor of pricing decisions. objective of one company may be different from another. Like one company may have an objective of maximizing profit, while another wants to expand the market, wants to satisfy the customer's needs, and so on. Thus, pricing determination will be different in each case. Therefore, pricing policy should be determined in such a way which meets the objectives of the companies. Marketing mix. Price is one of the important elements of the marketing mix, which must be coordinated with other elements like product, place, distribution, packaging, and so on. Cost of the product. This is the most important factor which affects pricing decisions because price of the product should be such which meets the cost of manufacturing the product as well as profit. External factors. External factors are those factors which exist outside the business organization and thus they are uncontrollable. Some of the important external factors are discussed below. Demand of the product. The demand of the product has a big impact on the pricing decisions. If the demand of the product is high, then business firm can fix higher price, otherwise they have to fix low price of the product. In other words, if the product is preferred by the consumers and they are willing to pay, then the firm can fix the price at higher rate or vice versa. Competitors. Another factor that influences pricing is the competitor of the product. Business firm will fix the price after taking into consideration the competitor's pricing strategy. Buyers. The type of buyers as well as their behavior towards the price of the product has an important influence on the pricing decisions. Legal restraints. Government interference such as control of price, levying of taxes, and so on are other factors which also affects the pricing decisions. That is all for today. Hope you have understood the concept of product and pricing of product. We'll see you again with another topic on marketing. Till then, take care. Bye.